Today I'm going to be going through our Clown Lab breeder colony. This is a beautiful Mabuna species that we carry and breed. Males are absolutely stunning, and the females have a good amount of color for a female. But yeah, very, very pretty Mabuna. The male's in that pot right there, so I'll have to pull that out for you to see him. See if he's poking out. He's probably going to color down as soon as I take it out, so he'll look good for a few seconds probably. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. Yeah, he already colored down some. He must have jumped out, but yeah, beautiful, beautiful species. They get much, those spars on them get much darker when they're fired up. Breeding dress. But looks like I got quite a few females holding, so I'm hoping I can get a good amount of fry. This colony's still young, so I haven't gotten a whole lot of fry for them so far. Most of the females are only around 3 inch or so. This one looks like she's definitely ready. Yep, they're jumping out. There they are. Yeah, see, only 3 fry. That was it for her. They usually have more than that, but at this size, they usually have around 10 to 20. I've noticed the fry are pretty good size, so that means that they're not going to have as many babies. There we go. Yep, they're jumping out. Yeah, she had, let me see, probably like 6 or 7. Nope, I don't think any of these. So I should have 3 males in here, and then honestly close to 40 females. About 50 juvies to grow up to make a breeder group from, and I only sold a handful of males, and I don't think I lost any. So I ended up way female heavy, which works out good when you want a breeder group, but I don't need this many females though. When they're a little bigger, they're gonna produce way more fry than I could ever need. So since they're small and not producing many at this size, I tend to like bigger groups, and then as they get bigger, as these are all closer to 3.5, 4 inch, I'll sell some off until I get closer to probably 20 to 30. Just depends how many fry I want. More popular species, I do more. Nope, I thought she was home. I know I got more holding in here. It looked like I had 8 to 10, but sometimes it's just the way their mouth is. And this one's holding. Just can't tell. She's got a bad egg in there, so you'll see in a second. I don't know how the rest look. Okay, they're wigglers. So she had one bad, that white egg up front wasn't fertilized, but the ones behind it were fertile. So if you didn't know, usually the female knows when there's an infertile egg and she'll spit it out, and then sometimes they won't, like this. Because some species, the males get too excited and they don't do a good job fertilizing the eggs, or they got a fertility issue and only maybe half the eggs will get fertilized. And in cases like that, the the eggs, it also depends. Sometimes the eggs will just rot out, basically. The yolk in there will all just kind of just disappear, and then there's only the membrane of the actual egg left, and the females just spit it out or they eat it. But in this case, it got kind of fungused over, so she didn't spit it out yet. Alright, they are not working with me. Come on. Alright, here we go. She's got wigglers. She was spitting them out in my hand. I could just feel them wiggling around. Yeah, they're fully developed swimmers. She only had like 4. Hopefully I got a few more, because I don't have many fry so far. So if you don't know how I can tell so far, I'll show you what I'm looking for. Like that one right there. Her gills are kind of like pushed out, and the bottom of her mouth looks like she's got a ton of food in her mouth. It's a dead giveaway that she's holding. And the farther along they are, the more pronounced that bulge in their mouth is going to be. And sometimes on certain species, their mouth will darken up because their mouth is being stretched so much that that skin is really thin because it's stretched so much, and you're gonna have to see the fry through the bottom of their mouth. And then if the fry are of a dark species, unlike these, the fry are white basically for these, but on other species where the fry are dark, you'll see them on the bottom, so you'll know that they're fully developed. It's more common on bigger females. Alright, I just saw one. There she is. I think that was the one I was showing. No, not her. Here she is. Come on. Alright, so those, you can see there's a little bit of egg sac left, but they're basically fully developed. So these are about a day away from being fully developed, but they'll do just fine with the other fry. The other ones were fully developed in there, no doubt. You can see a little bit of the egg sac sticking out on the sides where their belly looks like they ate a bunch of food. Let's see if I got any more. Alright, that one right there, but she looks like she's got eggs, so we'll scoop her out and double check. Luckily, none of these have really spit out in a net, only in my hand, so I haven't lost any. Yeah, looking like eggs, so that's a fertile egg right there. Just no, she spit it out a little bit, there you go. No tail heads yet, so it's less than a week old, the egg, but it's fertilized, so within a week and a half or 2 she'll be ready. Got some other ones that kind of look like they're holding, but I think it's just the way they're breathing right now. There's one of these subdominant males, just faded out. There's another one right there. I should have 3 in there, but yeah, they fade out when you put the net in the tank. See that one right there? I swear she's holding, but I just was able to see in her mouth, and she was not, so I think that's gonna be it. I was hoping for more, but I guess that's not too bad. I think I stripped 4 females for this. Yeah, they did not have as many as I thought. It's just because the size of the babies. These are only 3.25 inch fish, and the babies are quite big for them. So they can only fit so many in their mouth when they fry are big. But I'll do a quick count on these. Looks like about 21 to 22. And then just from that other female, she had a pretty good clutch. Like a dozen. So, not bad. Like 35 fry. I tend to not even bother stripping them if I know I'm gonna end up with less than like 20, because it's just kind of a waste of space. Even with as much room as I have, I'd rather if I'm gonna dedicate a 20 gallon to these when they're a little bigger, I'd rather wait until I have more females holding at once, because it's not like I'm in a rush to get these fried, because you see how many I have. Within a month or so, I should have a bunch more holding, and not to mention they're still young. So when these are bigger, the amount of fry I'm gonna get is gonna be pretty high. Yeah, for Mbuna, I like to use pots. Especially when I got 2 males in there, because Mbuna tend to be a little more aggressive when you got 2 males in a brooder colony, but they breed way better when you got 2 males. So if you got a pot on each side, the males kind of keep it to themselves, and yeah, see, hopefully he does it again. He's chasing the females out. He just poked his head out. There it goes. See, that's how he looks when he's fired up. See, he was able to change in about 10 seconds when I put that pot in there. He went into his cave, and now he's showing off, getting dominant, making sure the other males don't get in there. Females are all trying to go in there, but what will happen is one of the females will be ready to breed. He's going to lure her back to that pot, and it's much easier for him to keep the other fish out and away from bothering them while they're breeding with only one hole. And there is a hole on top, but they really don't go in there. But he's able to basically seclude himself with that female much easier when he's got that pot in there. And especially it's better when you got a lot of fish in the tank. You can see I got 45 or so fish in here. So if I don't have a pot in there, they'll still breed good. They will. I've got it in most of my other Happen Peacock tanks, and they breed fine. But I just like to do it with the Mbuna. But he'd just find a corner if he didn't have a pot, and he'd do his best to chase away the other fish. But sometimes the other fish in there, the other females, will come in and swoop in and steal the eggs. That's the issue. You got a much higher percentage of not losing any when you have a pot like that. But I also do it when I got a breeder group that's not breeding the best. I throw a pot in there, makes him a little more dominant because he's got his own place to guard. And sometimes it helps with breeding, but they're all trying to get in there right now. That's kind of funny. And he's making sure he's popping out. Nope, nope, don't come in here. Ready? Nope. That's funny. But that is it. These are gonna go in a hang-on. I'll go ahead and do that now while I got you on camera. These, believe it or not, are gonna go in a hang-on, and they will be fine. Let's go do these. I should have stayed over there. I've got I need the marker anyways. There we go. I'm gonna put these on hang on the bottom, so they'll go over there. Forget what brand makes them now, but these are the hang-ons I use to fry hang-on breeder boxes. It is super simple. Just do it the right way and you get them all in there at once. This one in. Now you got fresh water, and it's oxygenating the water even more. And then Sorry for the camera jumping around. Clown Lab. Today is 9/6, and I've got like 12 in there. Do not feed. And then gonna put a lid on it. Keeps them from jumping out. Keeps the extra water from splashing out. Little food hole. So do the fully developed ones. Alright, same thing with these. Just pour out that extra water, make sure none of them escape. And pour them in, get a little more water. They are not cooperating when they're fully developed like that. A little tougher to get them in. These are fully adjustable. None to cranked up all the way. I don't like to have it that much. That's about how I have it there. And same thing. I think I had, I'll just put 30. I think it was, no, it wasn't 30. It was 20. Like 22, but I'll just put 20. Yeah, I forgot I had like 30 total. But that is it. Put these buckets back, I had the air off, turn the air back on. And then one more shot of them. They're in a 75-gallon tank. Have it real simple. Just one sponge. We got the fresh water coming in right there for the well. But that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.